The NCAA track and field regionals are taking place this weekend, and a trio of Bowling Green athletes will compete in Jacksonville. Among them, former Findlay standout turned MAC champion Zaresha Neal. Nicole Weaving shares how her time as a Trojan shaped her into one of the most decorated throwers in Falcons history.
Balance, coordination, and dedication are the traits that make an accomplished thrower. Zaresha Neal possesses all three in spades and has turned her method into a mindset for success.
I just analyze the first three throws. All right, we got to make it to finals. And then once I get to finals, then it's like, okay, how can I keep progressing? And so really, I think of it as a mindset, not competing against other people, but I compete against myself, and I want to be better than I was the day before.
This has led her to 5 MAC championships and an All-American nod on the path she set forth as a freshman.
I just knew in my spirit that I was like, all right, I know that I can do this, and no matter what the journey looks like, even if it's 1 year from now, or 4 years from now, or 5 or 6 years from now, since I've been here for 6 years with the COVID extension, I knew that I could take it to that next level.
While the Falcons senior has soared to new heights here at Bowling Green, she wouldn't be the thrower she is today without her connection to Coach Sprouse here at Findlay High School.
He was like a coach, but I call him like my coach dad.
I do kind of see her as my another daughter.
Credit the downtime at track meets.
You might be done in, an hour, and then you have the rest of the meet to sit around and talk.
Or their views on faith.
We share that same belief that God arranges things for us.
Trust quickly developed between this dynamic duo.
Having a coach behind you that is, there to help you out, and even have like those, conversations outside of track and field, I think that also helped us build like a connection with each other.
That confidence was key when Coach Sprouse pitched a crazy plan to improve her technique.
You're going to throw a 16-pound shot. So she practiced with a 16-pound shot all through summer, okay? Then she practiced with some 12-pound shot in the winter. She only threw the boys' discus, which is bigger and heavier. So the goal was, let's make you so strong and so powerful that your implements, the smaller women's side, is going to feel like that. And she bought in.
She said, you know what, I'm going to break down your throw. This is what we're going to fix. And I said, okay, let's go. Then I ended up improving by an immense amount of feet, and in chocolate and discus, and I actually broke the school record.
That hard work also paid off in the moment that set her on this path for greatness.
After I threw 164 at regionals, I knew that I was like, all right, I can most definitely do this. That's just re-solidified the idea that I had in my head that, you know what, I can go and chase my dreams no matter what it takes.
So while Coach Sprouse remains in awe of her accomplishments,
I can say I'm not surprised, but another one is like, it hit, the reality of it hits. Like, she's one of the best discus throwers in the country. And it's like, wow, that's a big deal.
It's the trait he saw in her from the start.
I could tell she definitely was a worker.
That she hopes will be her legacy as a Falcon.
I hope that I've, set the tone of, the throws program here at BG and what the expectations are in terms of, putting in the extra throw, putting in the extra work or hour, and that it truly does pay off in the end.
Reporting in Bowling Green, I'm Nicole Weaving, BCSN.